We're on our way to Peterhof Palace, so we're taking a boat from St. Petersburg
by Hermitage.
by Hermitage. So you have to catch the boat there. It's about a 30-minute ride, and we'll see you then. Alright, so this is the boat we took.
And now we are in Peterhof, which is right there. We're gonna walk there. It looks like it's a long walk to get there.
Pretty long.
And you have to pay more money to get in.
We paid $25 per person, and that's just for the boat ride. Then you gotta pay money
To get into the gardens, then you have to pay money to get into the palace. So yeah, we'll see.
Excited? You haven't been
Yes.
to St. Petersburg before.
No, I haven't.
And you were born in this country.
Yes.
Yeah. Look, there's my palace.
It's your palace.
Because it's mine, I own it.
So you're secretly rich?
Yeah. So you want to go for a swim? I guess you could go for a swim here. We're at the Peterhof Palace in St. Petersburg. So remember, we gotta pay to get in, to take the boat, then pay another fee to get into the palace.
No, to get into the gardens, and you have to pay even more to get into the palace. We just entered the gardens area in Peterhof, and here's the sea. It looks really clear. There is a lot of people just walking in the water. The water seems really nice, and it smells really, really nice. Like it has like that rich sea smell, like really, really salty smell. Right now it's about 2 o'clock, and the last ferry leaves at 6:30, so we got a lot of time. So unfortunately today is Sunday, so the main palace that you see in the background is closed today. We can't go in today, but we're just gonna make the best out of the day and see as much as we can of the garden. And they said there's a couple of little museums that are open. We'll see what we can find. We finally made it to Peterhof, and look at this beauty. Look at this waterfalls, look at this palace. It's so pretty in here.
Look at that stairway.
Okay, so
Well, I think it's a good idea if you come here. They don't have tour guides, so they say they have audio guides, and that's what we're gonna do. Because coming here and not knowing so much about what we're looking at, it's kind of a little silly. It's good to know the history of it. You happy? You excited?
Yes.
We were looking for a tour guide, but you can't get any tour guides here. The only tour guide you can get is the audio tour guide. So they have it available in English and Russian, but the thing is, it's the parks are closed.
what do you mean park is closed?
No, the museum is closed.
The museum is closed, but they have little museums, and they said you can only enter with part of the tour. But like you said, it's only in Russian. So we wanted to go by audio tour, and it's over there. So we exited, but even though we still have tickets, but we exited, so they wouldn't let us back in. They said you guys still have to pay again to get in here. Like, what are you talking about? We just literally just went up the stairs and wanted to buy a tour guide. Wanted to buy an audio tour guide, and they wouldn't let us back in.
Yeah, so it's a big process.
Then we had to go to administration, explain everything what happened, and they told us to go here. But apparently they had another station right by where we entered, but those ladies didn't inform us.
So be careful. do not exit the park because you are gonna get really hassled into coming back in. It's like a whole big
So
procedure.
they were trying to make us pay again to enter, but we didn't even see the park. And we didn't explain them. You can see by the time that we only spent 10 minutes in the park.
Yeah, so make sure when you're here, don't exit in another area by accident because it's gonna be hard to come back in. So stay around the property and you'll be able to see it. Well, you've definitely, it's a must-see if you're in St. Petersburg, that's for sure. We're gonna take a bus.
Cable bus.
A cable bus. So pretty much everywhere in St. Petersburg, you could take a bus everywhere to get to places.
А наличными можно заплатить?
Да.
А сколько стоит? 40?
So how much is it per person?
40 rubles.
Per person?
Yeah. Do you have 100?
So it's 40 rubles per person to take the bus. So it's like a cable bus in Russia.
Карточки не убирайте, пожалуйста, кто вошел.
So you get a ticket when you pay.
So there is a conductor here, and this tickets you get. Here,
It's 40 rubles per person.
which is less than $1.
We're on the
Cable bus.
It's a cable bus, so pretty much you can get to St. Petersburg anywhere by bus. It's 40 rubles per person, and that gets you like anywhere you need to go.
Or there's a train station too, like a subway.
Right. But also when you do take the cable bus, everything is in English. So they do tell you that it's
The
like
stops.
the stops is in English. So you don't have to worry about that. So all you need to know is where you need to go, where your final destination is, and it's all in English. It's a great experience so far.
It has floor-to-ceiling windows.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. We decided to take a boat tour in St. Petersburg. There's a lot of destinations that you cover.
Well, you go on the Neva River through the canals.
This is the boat you take. It's about 800 rubles per person. And this is the canal. It's really cool because you get to see some like amazing architect from the boat, and you don't have to walk around so much. So it's a great idea to do that because St. Petersburg is huge and the streets are really long. So taking a boat tour is really the easiest way to do it. And 800 rubles is less than $20 per person. It's like $25.
No, together. I mean.
Together, it's like 25 bucks together. So it's a really affordable price.
And it's 1 hour tour.
And it's a 1 hour tour, so it's pretty cool. We decided to go to another company because a lot of these tour boats do not have English tour guides. So you gotta research a couple guys, talk to a couple guys, and ask them which ones that have English tour guides. So they don't have an English tour guide, so they have the audio tour guides, which is you know, you listen to it on the earphones, and basically you're your own tour guide, but you just gotta listen and make sure you follow the sites. This is it. So you look for one of these guys. They're the ones that offer the tour guides. Now if you say you're students, you get a cheaper deal. I think it's 750 rubles, and usually it's 800 rubles, so you get a little bit of a discount. So it's pretty cool. It's a good way to see the sights of St. Petersburg with the monuments and great places to see instead of walking around because the streets are ridiculously long. So remember, you look for one of those tour guides and they take you where to purchase the tickets. So we're here on our adventure on St. Petersburg.
Yeah, so we're about to start our tour and we'll show you what it looks like. Let's go.
We're on the boat right now. It's pretty cool because again, you get to see a lot of stuff, And so these are the audio guide. So you gotta just really listen and follow to like each direction. The direction is in guide is in English, so they have different languages too. So it's really convenient and very informative. Really great information about all the famous places that you'll see.
Actually, this tour is 1 hour and 45 minutes. We were originally gonna take an hour, but we had to wait a little bit longer for that. And this one is an hour and a half. So we just figured instead of waiting, we might as well be already here. It's only difference in price, 50 rubles per person, which is less than $1. So we just chose this tour.
So how much was it for both of us?
It was $24 for
Yeah.
2 people.
And then that's an hour and
45 minutes.
45 minutes. So it's very affordable, and it's a definitely must do. So saves you from a lot of walking and trying to guess what things are and where things are.
And it tells you right there, right in your ear.
Yeah.